Does marriage make you boring?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. My husband's back. He's been a regular, hasn't he?
Hello, hey,
You love me.
You can find me on my channel, Keep Afadi.
Yeah, link below. Before we start, just to let you know that we have got a link now in the description, so you guys can click on it and you can ask us some questions for Ask the Afadis, and you can ask us anonymously in case emailing or DM was kind of like hard for you or whatever. So yeah, use that link below and then you can ask us use that link below and you can ask us a question and we'll try and get to it in another video. So this kind of is not really Ask Afadi. No one asked us, but they kind of did, but they kind of didn't. Does marriage make you boring, Keith Afadi? The reason I ask is because I've heard it before, like people saying like, you know, marriage is ball and chain and boring and whatnot. And then someone did leave a comment that says that it looks like we used to have more fun.
Yeah.
At first I was like and then I thought, nah, do you know what? I get it. I get what you're saying. It was a serious video and they were like referring to old videos and blah, blah, blah. And I have thought that about myself sometimes. Not necessarily to do with marriage, but just in general, like, have I lost some of my youthful spunk?
I was going to say pizzazz, but...
Pizzazz. Have I lost some of my pizzazz?
Yeah.
Which begs the question, I like that phrase, begs the question.
Yeah.
Does marriage make you boring?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
As in, it can.
No, but does it? Like, is it does marriage equal boring? Does marriage equal boring? Boredom? Boring personality?
No. I think, can marriage make you boring?
Yeah, it can.
Yes.
100%.
Can marriage lead to boredom? Yes. But does it have to? No.
I agree.
Why? Elaborate. Yeah.
Because I can see why some people might think that marriage makes you boring, because it can. Because I think what happens is when you're not married, and in our case, not living together, it's more like, oh, I'm seeing my boyfriend at the weekend and whatnot. So you, I guess you look forward to that time more and you probably do stuff more because no one owns a house kind of thing. You're just kind of visiting each other's family houses. So you do go out more and I might be at work and then we're like, let's meet after work type of thing. Do you know what I mean? So you're messaging each other, you're calling, most nights having phone calls. And so you're probably just more active. Yeah. And then when you get married, you get comfortable, or you can get comfortable and you technically get comfortable as in like, now I don't have to go out to see you're already at home when I get home type of thing. Or you don't maybe make as much of an effort to do stuff. There's also the risk that the other things that you used to do outside of each other can start to dwindle because now my best friend is just here. Do you know what I mean? So it's like if I lived in a house with all my best friends or something, I might be less likely to go out because they're all there. Yeah. So in that case, yes, I think it can make you boring. The part I don't necessarily agree with is if you've married the right person, then it's not boring because...
What is the right person?
Sorry, if you've married, like... I just think if you married the right person for you, then your personality... your personality... like, your personality is not going to change.
So, for context, we pull each other out on when we mispronounce words or miss...
Yeah, he doesn't miss anything. I don't miss anything either.
Yes. You see me Google, that's why. What did you say?
I said personality by accident.
You have some personality.
Yeah, I think when I say right person, I just mean like someone who kind of, I don't know, I just don't think if you changed me to the point where I was no longer like myself and not changed the bad stuff, just changed me, I just think,
Well, you said that you don't want to lose yourself in this marriage.
Yeah. So I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah.
What did I mean?
Yeah.
What did I mean? Because it is hard, Like, I don't know if this is right thinking or wrong thinking, but it is hard because I was Adella, Cyril. I was me.
Cornflakes, no sugar.
Do you know what I mean? I was me, and then you get, and then you get married, and then you're one. And a lot of our life intertwines now. Do you know what I mean? So I think when I said
shared calendar,
we have shared calendars, we have shared bank accounts, we share our money, we share our time, we
I
share,
think that's what the
share our
bank
bed.
accounts, the bank accounts
The
implies.
bank account, the what? The bank accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a joint bank account. Even share my bed.
Yeah.
Like, you just little things like sometimes, yeah. Little story. It's not even a story, but you have this habit of
What?
asking. You're so nosy in the morning.
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh! I wake up. Yeah, it could be 5 a.m. It could be 6 a.m. I wake up just to go to the bathroom. Guaranteed, Keith will be in a deep sleep as soon as I get out of bed. You saw it. You saw it in that last video. You remember in that anxiety video? Keith was up. He's just so nosy in the morning.
Because you're disturbing my peace.
No, but if you get up, I'm just like, okay, you got up, great. But like, if I get up, you're like,
I'm sorry.
You go. You okay? Where you going? What are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure you're okay.
What's the plan for today? Like, you just ask a lot of questions, and sometimes I'm literally just like, I haven't even woken up yet.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, that's just an example of like we share everything. I even share my first waking breaths.
Note to self: don't check on Adella in the morning.
I don't mind. Just every morning, I'm like, I can't even be able to talk right now. She's like, yeah, all right, we doing? We go. I was like,
that's like Essex.
Anyways,
yeah,
that's neither here nor there. So yeah, that's what I meant by not wanting to lose myself. Well, actually that, but also my personality. I think because simultaneous with us getting married, I do feel like maybe my mental health has been a bit on a decline and incline, and so the effect of that has just coincided with our marriage. So maybe part of me is like, oh, have I changed since getting married, and has it linked to marriage, or is it just something that is it just happening alongside it?
Would you said something? You think your ups and downs with mental health? Do you think it's because of marriage, or actually no? Yeah, actually no.
Do you know what? Maybe partly because actually no, I don't know. You know, it depends on what I'd be doing if I was single. I think because it's definitely related just to the stuff I'm doing. But you could argue that maybe I wouldn't be doing some of the stuff if we weren't like on this mission together and building a life together and getting older together.
Yeah.
And you weren't pushing me the way you push me, which is good. But you're quite a. Do you know what I mean? And it's good.
Authoritarian, like strict.
Yeah, I don't like to use that word. You don't like that word. But you are quite strict and quite like. You push me, but it's good. I feel like God knew what he was doing when he placed you with me, because where I'm weak, you're strong and vice versa. And so if I wasn't with you, my anxiety might be a bit better, but I think it would be because I'm probably not working as hard as I do with you.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So I don't know, overall probably wouldn't be a positive. I probably just would be like, I don't know where I'd be, just maybe not as... Yeah, I think we help each other to succeed. Just comes with a lot of responsibility, which then triggers my...
Yeah.
What about you? Do you think you've changed since getting married?
I think I've changed since getting married. Have I become less boring? No, so have I become boring since being married? I think I've... Have I become boring since I've been married? I don't think I've become boring. No, I think I've been doing all the same things that I was doing. I'm doing all the same things now that I was doing before I was married in terms of me as a personality. I think that I've become a bit more free due to your personality, Robert. Oh my gosh. Due to your personality rubbing off on me.
So maybe your personality is rubbed off on me. Do you think? I think it has a little bit. Actually, you finish.
Yeah. So, yeah, because for example, I'm somebody that would be cool. Once A is done, and now I'm on B. Now B is done, now I'm on C. Now C is done, now I'm on D. And all the way down to Z. or Z if you're in America. It's true. That's how they're saying it. Does it Z? Or
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's just such a nerdy thing to say.
I'm sorry, catering to your audience.
They know what that
to your
is.
subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas you're more. Let's do A and let's
Jump to C.
Yeah, I was even going to say take a little break and then do B.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think through you, I'm becoming a bit more. I don't want to use the word free because that implies I wasn't free before.
No, you can be more free or like free. What's the word?
Loose.
What's the word? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Free spirited, spontaneous, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm a bit more spontaneous, or I'm more like, oh, actually, I can do this thing where I wouldn't have done it before, if that makes sense. Because of how you approach things. Yeah, but I wouldn't say that I've become more boring. I just think that marriage brings a lot more responsibility, and in fact, I was speaking to Skanta today, and you asked me a question last week. Sorry,
No.
Oh. I breathed and you went, is that what my breath smells?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay, cool. To clarify, she said my breath doesn't smell. You asked me a question last week and you were like, what do you think you'd be doing
if you were married?
If you were married. And in my head, I was like...
You'd be a mess!
No, I was like, what? I was like, damn, what would I be doing? And I was like, what was I doing before? And then it led us to have a conversation. just trying myself. But let's have a conversation about like us trying to now proper figure it out.
What do you mean?
As in, like, for example, as husbands, like we need to, you know, be a bit more on the ball, because now what I'm doing isn't just affecting me, it's affecting you and your family and our future family and our extended families and stuff like that. And not that I don't feel that women feel the same thing, because I don't think I do. Okay, well, for example,
I don't know about women, but I don't
feel
the same weight that you feel.
Yeah, but the weight for me is like, like there's a reason why it says God is gonna come and ask the husband, about you, what I did in relation to you, and not the other way around. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. The same way he did to Adam.
So the weight, the weight maybe has added to your...
So maybe I'm not as free to do things that I would have done.
You're not as YOLO.
Yeah, I'm not as YOLO.
Yeah, exactly. I get you.
For example, maybe I would have started my channel 2 years ago if I was like...
Just maybe you wouldn't have started at all because you wouldn't have married a YouTuber.
Yeah. You get what I mean? But I'm just saying that, I'm not as... Yeah, because... Yeah. Damn, that's a revelation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Breakthrough, yeah? This is why I'm doing these videos. So, in conclusion, you're not more boring, but you just got more added responsibility and more weight on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Which naturally would make you more serious about
stuff. I think I'm more serious. I think when Adella comes to me and says, I want to go on holiday and I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm like, cool, I want to do that for you, but now I'm like, okay.
No pressure.
Yeah, it's fine. There's Adella. She wants to do this. If she does this, how will it affect us in a year from now? How will it affect, for example, the plans that we have with our parents? How will it affect the plans that we have together in terms of like buying a house or buying a car? And I see it as a ripple. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas, for example, you just said that you don't see it like that.
Yeah, I do, but not like the way I don't think I'm scared of like the family and the effect. I'm a bit more like... I'm not scared of, I don't know, because we don't have kids, we don't have a mortgage. I'm not scared of like losing my job and all that kind of, or you losing you. I'm not, but I feel like that stuff weighs heavier on you. I'm more like, we won't, what's the worst that could happen? Something.
Yeah, because I said, like, the biggest fear for me is that in marriage,
We go broke.
is that if we go broke, that's one thing I'm trying to avoid.
I've literally never thought about that.
But yeah, I'm trying to avoid that, like the plague. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Pole.
Yeah, that's fine. It's burden. At least one of us has to think that way. I think maybe I don't have to think like that. Well, I hope I don't think like that to a point where it might cripple me
or be unhealthy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's my biggest fear in marriage? I don't know. You know, I think my biggest fear in marriage is that I just won't do it right. Like that, I would maybe, things that maybe I need to work on. I just get scared. Okay, what if I don't? And then like,
what if you don't work on it, or what if you don't?
What if I fail at something important in marriage and then it has a bad effect? Don't know what that looks like, but
yeah,
I mean. Anyways, so yeah, I get you. I think same as in that. If I have become more boring since marriage, it's more just the case of like, I don't know, it's a bit of an anchor. Marriage is like a more, I don't know, stability. I don't know what the word is, and from that can come comfort, and you're just like, oh, I'm at home with my husband, and we're just chilling. And Whereas I think being single just, I don't know what it is, but you're just more like, I don't know, single, ready to mingle. It's not even about mingling. It's just about like being out and about. Whereas now I'm like this. You're always in my head. Every decision I make is like, oh, keep. Not in a bad way, but like you just before I wouldn't even have like consulted you if I was going out, obviously, because why would I? But now, because you're at it's like if I had, not it's the same, but like if I had kids, I'd have to be like, before I say yes, where are the kids, and have we got plans with the kids and whatnot.
For example, like what Shirley did when you guys went out to that outside bar recently. Because she was like, oh yeah, I just need to check who can, if I can leave harmony with grandma and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, however, I have thought about it before, and I am trying to be mindful. Actually, I am mindful now that I'm a bit of a sponge. So, like, being around you so much, I do think I've maybe picked up some of your traits, or in effect suppressed some of mine. So, for example, maybe at first I wasn't as silly or whatever it might be, even though you've never taught me to stop being who I am. I think just naturally I start to like become more like the person I spend a lot of time with. And so now I've realised I have to be mindful to not do that, but to actually think, oh no, actually, even if Keith is not reciprocating it because he's not his personality, just keep being yourself and keep doing you. Yeah. And if anything, use my spontaneity to bring some fun into the relationship in my own way as well.
Yeah, because if I was like you, I'd be buying all these cameras, all these whatever.
No, you act like I spend bare.
Huh? No. I'm not saying that you spend, but I'm saying if I had that nature.
If me and you were both similar in any, if we were like you or we were like me, it'd be a bit of a mess, I think.
Yeah.
If we were both like you, it would be like a military partnership rather than a marriage. Wake up at 800 hours. What are you doing? Yeah. And then if we were both like me, there'd just be no structure in our marriage, and we'd just be YOLOing and probably be in some debt. No, we wouldn't. But we'd be like gallivanting about and maybe not being as wise, and maybe not working as hard as well. Yeah. So it's a good balance. But it's important for us to remember who we were, like the good things about us, and make sure we're not suppressing those things, but actually using it to edify the marriage.
Yeah.
That's like a godly word, edify.
No, but it's true. It's you just be careful that you're not necessarily losing yourself. And to be honest, you should be open to having those conversations if you feel that you are within marriage or even within, I would say, a relationship. Yeah.
Do you know what song it reminds me of? Do you know what song it reminds me of?
What?
It's okay. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a boss when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. You make me better.
Oh, I know the quote. I know that. I don't know. You don't sing things on key, so I don't know. You do this all the time.
I'm a movement by myself, But I'm a boss when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself. But baby, you make me better. You make me better.
You stared at me. I think
it's Neo.
Okay, I'll check. Yeah, but you sing stuff off key. Like I don't. Not that you're a bad singer. It's just that you don't sing it in the right tempo. So I'm just like, what is song?
Okay, well, great.
Sorry. Well, what was I saying? You right?
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, be open to, because when you came and told me that, not that you feel like you're losing. What was?
No, I said I don't want to.
Yeah,
Shall I be honest?
Yeah.
I said these videos that we've been doing, I love them. You love them, right? And then you were like brainstorming more, and you were like, we should do another one, but it was like back to back, and I was just like, part of me is like, I don't want to lose my channel to us. Ooh, that sounds wild, but
no, I think when you said it, I was like, yeah,
because I was like, I don't know why. Maybe it's bad actually, because I was thinking like people subscribed to me, and then I would, not that I would hate it, but like if I found out that actually now I've got 100 subscribers, but 99,000 of them are here because they want to see you, and if I do a video by myself, they don't care. Oh yeah, keep it real, but yeah, that was just that's an extreme fit, obviously, but I wanted it to still to be my channel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but no,
I cut this out. I don't know.
No, I think it's good. I think what was I going to say? When you said it to me, it made me go away and be like, okay, cool. Because, like I said, my personality is like, okay, if this works, then we'll do this. If this works, we do this. We do this. And it's good that you're able to voice those things, because now, for example, it's more like, okay, so what is it that you actually want to do?
I like these though. I like these.
Yeah, and it's good that you voice those fears. And even if, for example, you do feel like your marriage, your relationship is quote unquote boring, you should be able to work on it and actually bring up that conversation and say, hey, I feel like we're not having as much fun, or da 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 da. And the person receiving it, obviously receive it with an open mind and open ears and stuff. It might be tough. But yeah, like it's a real thing. So
in conclusion, marriage can make you boring. I think boring is maybe synonymous with like comfortable, and you just kind of comfortable, but also maybe merging into what that person's personality might be like.
I wouldn't say, to be honest, I wouldn't even say comfortable is the right word.
Comfortable is not a bad thing though.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But it can be.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, if comfortable means that you're not
Stagnant.
putting in, if you're not putting in effort.
That's the right word, no?
Yeah, stagnant. Yeah, but if you're not putting in effort, like you were doing before, and it doesn't mean like you're sweeping your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend off their feet, but just stuff like
not speaking to your friends and
not speaking. Yeah,
is much and becoming.
Just you two. Yeah. It's important that like Adella has her space and she goes to hang out. I have my space and I do my thing and go hang out, and then we come back together, and it adds more to this conversation, because I can just ask her, hey, like, what did you do today, or what was that thing like, and she can ask me. And because like although it's great you can spend all your time together, but imagine if you spent every single waking day with one, what are you going to talk about?
It's true. Well, no, I mean, I guess I think we'd always have something to talk about, but it's just not healthy for us.
I saw that you moved your left leg like yesterday. Yeah, it's not helpful for us.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I could say as a blanket statement it's not good for anyone, because I don't know. But I know for us personally.
24/7.
I mean, yeah, it's probably not good if it means the opportunity cost is like neglecting others, neglecting you time. Because even if we are together in the house a lot, we don't always. Even we can literally be sitting like this and not be together. We're like doing our own thing.
And I think that's what you meant by comfortable can be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think don't get comfortable where it neglects something.
Yeah. And boring is not, but boring is subjective as well. So don't let people say you're boring if you feel like you're having a great time. Then you're good in it. But I think everyone knows what boring is.
to
them, and they know that or hopefully they know if you're changed for the worse.
Yeah, if you change for
negatively.
you change. Yeah. If you've lost yourself.
Yeah. It's good to reflect and
yeah.
All right. In conclusion, not boring. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed that video. What? What? Stop it.
What are you doing?
What? It's late, you know.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment below, like, if you're married, are you boring? Or if you're not married, like, do you kind of think about these things? Has it ever been, like, stopping you from getting into something because you fear that you might lose yourself, etc.? Let us know below. And like we said, there's a form down below so you can ask us questions anonymously.
It's a short form.
Yeah, it's just, ask us the question. And it's, and we will see you next time. Bye. I was going to say love you. Love you, bye.